Hope you're having a great day so far. Today is November 12th, Thursday, and on this post, I'm going to be talking to you about the overall crypto markets before diving into some of the charts for OMG, USD. I'm going to be sharing with you my bullish and bearish case scenario as well as the short-term price prediction for this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. Now, if you guys do want to support me and don't already have a WeBull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 3 free stocks upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below, as I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing. If you guys have any questions or comments, please only do leave them in the comment section below. I will not get to all the messages in my inbox, but let me know what symbols you guys are trading, following. I can see if I can share my opinions and analysis on those symbols. Now let's take a look at what exactly is going on in the markets first. First thing, and I think the most importantly I like to look at, is Bitcoin dominance. It tells me where exactly the money is going. Is it going into Bitcoin, altcoins, or out of both? Okay, so currently we have Bitcoin dominance currently about 65.8%, up about 1.25%, pretty significantly from yesterday. Okay, I don't really see possible loss of momentum on Bitcoin dominance except on the 1-day chart. But on the 3-day, weekly, and monthly, it still looks good. I don't see any potential loss of momentum there yet. So chances are, I think Bitcoin dominance is going to continue going up, which may mean that trading altcoins may not be the best. But that's not to say there are specific smaller altcoins that could still do well. I'm just talking about overall in general. So looking at the breakdown of Bitcoin dominance, I do see that there is more money going into Bitcoin right now, up about 3%, and at almost the 16.2K level, has broken out of that ascending triangle pattern. So it's very important to see that where Bitcoin ends up, because that will affect, again, how altcoins are being traded. Total altcoin market cap, 156 billion, down slightly from yesterday, still above that macro moving average level I've been talking about, the weekly 21 simple moving average. So in my mind, it's still very much on an uptrend, but that does not mean that it cannot take some significant pullbacks as well. So be very careful. Now let's take a look at what exactly is going on in OMG USD. Starting from the monthly chart, I want to see on higher time frames where exactly the price action is corresponding to the trend. Are we in an uptrend, downtrend, or reversal? So currently on the monthly time frame, I don't have any moving averages that I use to actually measure what the price action is, but I do see that we are right underneath this Fibonacci retracement level, which is the 0.236. It's also important to note that I have actually updated my Fibonacci retracement levels for this reversal because I think the downtrend is over. I think, okay? So I want to know where the major resistances are on the way back up according to the price action that was on the way down. Now, let's take a look at the weekly time frame and see if we can actually see any moving averages there. On the weekly time frame, we do have the blue line right here, which is the 21 simple moving average. In my opinion, if price action is above the most recent moving averages on the charts, the most recent moving average on the charts, we are still on an uptrend because that tells me price action is ready to continue making higher highs since it has locally bottomed. Now let's take a look at the 3-day charts. We are above all moving averages again, with this blue line to be the 21 simple and the white line to be the 50 simple. And finally, on the daily, which is the last major time frame that I consider, we're still above all moving averages here as well. Now I'm going to be sharing with you my bullish case scenario. Now on the daily time frame, we can see that it had been running in a falling wedge pattern since about September here, and the measured target for the breakout of that falling wedge pattern is about 4.5. Now please note that this moving average, this price target may or may not be reached. It's theory by taking the opening distance of, by taking the distance between the opening of the pattern and then adding it to your breakout point. But currently, I do see that the major resistance here is this Fibonacci retracement level, currently about 3.55, which makes sense because that's what Fib levels are based on. So given that, so my bullish case scenario is that given that we can actually get a daily close above this 3.55 level, this Fibonacci retracement level, my next price target would be this other Fibonacci retracement level, currently about 4.3, because I don't really see any other moving averages, major moving averages, that could be serving as resistance just yet between this fib level and the next fib level. But next fib level, I do expect quite a bit of resistance, because if we actually look back at the trading history, we can actually see that there had been quite a few attempts, and this is on the daily time frame, to actually get above this fib level right here, and it keeps getting rejected. So on the way back up, I do expect quite a bit of strong resistance between 3.55 to about 4.3. Now, it is also possible that we get a crazy pump and just go straight through, but chances are not so likely. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you my bearish case scenario, because it's also important to acknowledge both bullish and bearish case scenarios for risk management. Now, I want to see which moving average that we have most recently got on top of and have built support on. Now, let's take a look at the daily time frame. The daily time frame, we had the most recent major moving average on a high time frame is that the daily 50 moving average right here, which is about 3.35. Okay, so keep in mind that number 3.35, which is the daily 50 moving average. We also have the daily, the 3-day 21 simple moving average, currently also about 3.35. So 3.35 seems to be a pretty significant support for now, but remember that these moving averages are going upwards, so that is to the bull's advantage that we have this rising support. So my very early warning sign for a bearish case scenario would be for the price action to actually break below this daily 50 simple moving average, currently about 3.35 again, and this 3-day 21 simple moving average, which is also, like I said, at about 3.35. Okay, if price action gets below these two moving averages, that is a early warning sign that this price action may not be as rosy as it looks. And so what is the real bearish case scenario, okay, that would actually flip my opinion entirely, would be actually for price action to get a weekly candle close below this 21 simple moving average on the weekly. So currently sitting about $3. If we get a weekly candle close below this moving average, things are going to start looking a lot more different on the bearish side. Okay, so this concludes my two scenarios for OMG USD. Please let me know if you guys found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Leave me your agreements, disagreements, feedback. Love to hear them. I hope you guys manage your risk carefully, and see you next time.